From the Detroit Free Press, it's Friday, January 1st. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join-our-team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join-our-team.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Keith Matheny. Michigan's cold, snowy winters and a way of life built around them are being disrupted by climate change. And for winter festivals reliant on cold, snow, and ice, and the communities reliant upon the economic boost at a slow time that those festivals bring, it's causing some scrambling to adapt and even to survive. The Great Lakes Basin is warming faster than the rest of the U.S., and that warming is occurring more quickly in the winter than in the summer. Snowfall is down 2.25% in recent decades, and scientific projections indicate it could decline by almost 48% by 2080 under a business-as-usual scenario of carbon emissions. Days with below freezing temperatures for highs are also expected to drop by 1 to almost 2 months a year. Time-honored festivals built around snowmobiling, dog sled races, and ice fishing are already seeing postponements and cancellations due to too warm weather. And U.S. snowmobile sales are down 70% from their highs in the late 1990s.
This is J.C. Reindl for the Detroit Free Press. A plan by the Ilitch family organization to rehab 6 apartment buildings near Little Caesars Arena is being greeted with cautious optimism from their past critics. The plan would let all 45 existing tenants stay in one of the 170 fixed-up apartments. Many of them are seniors living on fixed incomes who have multiple health ailments. Their new rent would roughly equal what they currently pay. The current rents are about $300 to $440 per month, utilities included. The Ilitch organization has faced past controversy for the slow pace of development around the new arena, especially when it comes to housing. Critics say the rehab departments are sorely needed. And now, they're willing to give the Ilitches the benefit of the doubt that this project will actually happen.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard, an automotive reporter at the Detroit Free Press. Ford Motor Company has created a special TV ad urging football fans to hold the line, sacrifice for America during COVID-19. The special spot, created by Hollywood director Peter Berg, will run on New Year's Day, January 2nd, and January 3rd during NFL football and the college bowl games. Ford Motor Company, which has played a key role in the COVID fight, what it calls a war, urges America to do its best in these final months as the vaccine is rolled out and the country attempts to contain and get rid of the pandemic.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Darcy Moran. Imagine this scene. A mother, having lost her husband to the pandemic, found herself at the mercy of a judge on Christmas Eve, just trying to get access to their estate and $680 in the bank. She told a court worker this, quote, "Last Christmas, my husband filled the stockings. I thought maybe..." Then she stopped. The scene was a brief report in the Detroit Free Press's Christmas Day newspaper of 1918, the year the flu overtook the U.S. While the woman's story may have found its echo during the COVID-19 pandemic, the holiday season in 1918 wasn't like ours, distant and solo. In 1918, most of the state was acting back to normal by the holiday. That's according to the directors for the University of Michigan Center for the History of Medicine. But when comparing the years, one director, Dr. Howard Markell, pointed to cases rising again in 1919 in the Midwest following the normal holiday affair. So if you stayed home this holiday, there's one more doctor and a historian saying that was a good idea. As for that mom, back in 1918, the Free Press reported she got access to the bank. She was seen headed to a toy store. For more, check out freep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department and a preview of the final game of the season for the Lions. Neither Detroit nor the Minnesota Vikings are playing for much more than pride in their paychecks on Sunday at Ford Field, but might it be the end of an era? Matthew Stafford, by all indications, is going to try to play despite the quarterback battling a right thumb, rib, and ankle injuries. And it's pretty emblematic of what he's endured over his 12 seasons under center for the Lions. But With a new general manager and new head coach to be hired soon, might they deem it time to move on from number 9? Well, it would be a costly move to try to trade Stafford, but one that some fans agree it's time for. Stafford would be better than just about any other QB the Lions would bring in next season, but if that option is an early draft pick, it could offer a chance for a fresh start for the organization and the player.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.